Ethan Parker was a young documentary filmmaker who loved exploring haunted places. After years of chasing small stories, he finally decided to create something big, a full documentary connecting America's 4 most haunted locations. The Stanley Hotel, Waverly Hills Sanatorium, Eastern State Penitentiary, the Queen Mary Ship. Places where thousands claim to have seen ghosts, but Ethan wanted proof. He didn't know the curse waiting for him. Ethan reached the Stanley Hotel at sunset. The massive white building stood silent against the mountains, glowing eerily under the fading sun. He booked room 217, the most haunted one. At midnight, as he set up his camera, the piano in the lobby began playing by itself. Slow, sad, ancient. He ran downstairs. No one was there. But his camera picked up something. A woman in a white dress standing behind him, then disappearing. On the wall appeared a message, carved freshly. "Leave while you can." But Ethan smiled. This is good footage. He ignored the warning.
Next, Ethan entered Waverly Hills, the abandoned hospital where thousands died of tuberculosis. The halls were long, dark, and cold, colder than the winter outside. A child's laughter echoed. A wheelchair moved on its own. Ethan followed the sound until he reached the body chute, where corpses were once slid down to avoid frightening patients. His camera flickered. In the darkness, a small boy appeared, bones visible under his thin skin. "Will you play with me?" the boy whispered. Ethan stepped back. The boy's smile widened unnaturally. Half his face tore open, revealing empty blackness. Ethan ran, but the boy's voice chased him. "You were warned." Determined to continue, Ethan flew to Philadelphia to film Eastern State Penitentiary, the prison known for shadows and screaming voices. Inside cell block 12, the air was heavy. He set his camera on the floor. Within minutes, a deep growl vibrated the walls. Suddenly, bang! The iron door slammed shut behind him. In the cell corner, a dark figure slowly formed, taller than any human, featureless except for 2 glowing eyes. "You disturb our rest," it murmured. Ethan trembled. "What do you want?" The shadow stretched toward him. "To warn you, the curse follows. You opened the door." Before he could speak, the cell door unlocked by itself. Ethan ran out, breathless. The curse had become real.
The final location was the Queen Mary Ship. The waves crashed gently as Ethan boarded the silent vessel at night. Walking toward the ship's swimming pool, another haunted spot, Ethan heard whispers behind him. Dozens of whispers, crying, calling his name, begging. When he reached the pool, fog rose from the empty chamber. Then he saw them. The woman in white from the Stanley Hotel, the boy from Waverly Hills, the shadow from Eastern State, all 3 standing together, watching him. The woman stepped forward. "You ignored every warning." The boy giggled. "You followed us." The shadow whispered, "Now you belong to us." Ethan tried to run, but the ship's lights flickered violently, and the entire hall began shaking. The ghosts moved closer. Ethan cried out, "I only wanted to tell your stories." The woman replied, "Then stay, forever, and be part of the story. The ship fell silent. The next morning, security guards found Ethan's camera floating in the pool. His body was never found. The footage showed the last moment, Ethan reaching out, screaming, and 3 ghostly hands pulling him into the darkness. Curiosity is powerful, but when it crosses the line into the unknown, it can become dangerous. Respect what you don't understand. Not everything is meant to be explored. If you enjoyed this horror story, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments how you liked the story.